Hi everyone and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to show you how to make white chocolate truffles, and this is a recipe I got off a blog called Minimalist Baker, and I've used some of her stuff before and she is amazing. I think her name is Dana, and a lot of her recipes are incredible. So if you haven't seen Minimalist Baker's blog, you should go check it out. She's got some great recipes. So this is an adaptation of her recipe, so I've added some things that are a bit different, but most of it's the same. It's only 5 ingredients. So when I first saw this recipe, I'm like, that can't just be it. Like, there has to be more to this, but there's not. That's it. It's really simple. They're so creamy. They taste like white chocolate because they've got cocoa butter, I have to check that. Cocoa butter, which gives it that chocolatey taste. And then it's got a little bit of icing sugar in it to make it sweet, and then the coconut to make it taste like coconut. So I was a really big fan of those Raffaello chocolates, Raffaello, I think that's what they were called. And they had like a crispy shell and then the coconut on the outside and like that creamy white chocolate truffle kind of filling. And they were so good, and that's one of the things I really miss going vegan. So these white chocolate truffles really hit the spot for that Raffaello craving. So you should definitely try this recipe out if you like white chocolate things, which I definitely do. So if you're interested in seeing how these white chocolate truffles are made, then please keep watching. Okay, for this recipe you're going to need 1/4 cup of cocoa butter, and that melted will look like this. I just melted mine in the microwave. And then 1.5 cups of desiccated coconut plus 1/2 cup extra for coating at the end. This is 1/2 cup of macadamia nuts, and you'll need 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, as well as 1/2 cup of icing sugar. You can add a little bit less if you want it less sweet. So add the desiccated coconut and the macadamia nuts in a food processor, and you're going to be blending for a long time, basically until it's creamy. So maybe like up to 10 minutes even. I even switched to a smaller food processor because I realized I was scraping down too often. So this is what it looks like. It doesn't have to be super creamy, just as creamy as you can get it. And then you add the cocoa butter and the vanilla extract and the icing sugar, and then you only need to blend again for another minute or so, basically until it's combined. So the bulk of the blending is just at the start. So the food processor pretty much does all the work for you. And then you're going to pour it into a shallow dish. So make sure it's shallow because then it'll refrigerate quicker. So you can refrigerate it then for 2 hours, and then once it's gone hard, you're going to set up your little station, so your desiccated coconut, and get a teaspoon and start rolling it into small balls. So it melts really, really quickly because the cocoa butter obviously melts when it's warm. So yeah, don't worry too much about the ball, just as neat as you can, and it kind of becomes easier. And then they turn into beautiful little coconut chocolate balls, and they are so delicious. They're if you refrigerate them, they go obviously a little bit harder, but these ones were just at room temperature, and literally, yeah, like white chocolate truffle. They're absolutely amazing. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. This video was especially made for my sister, so Talia, if you're watching, shout out to you. She came over and she tried them, and she really wanted to learn how to make them, and I was like, oh, I'll just do a video for you. Most of the videos I do are pretty much for people in my family who want to know the recipes for things, so it's really good that I can help them and help other people if they want to know the recipes for certain non-vegan things. But yeah, these are really, really good. I've got like a container here of them now. They're so delicious, and oh my god, they smell like white chocolate and coconut. Really creamy, melt in your mouth. I'm gonna have one now. See if I can focus. It's so good. The only thing is, like, if you want them to be really soft, leave them out for like room temperature, but these have been in the fridge. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.